Tonight's one of those nights I'm not really feeling more for the camera, but let's make it kind of straight. The news is, the thoughts are, we need to get the kids back into the education system so they can get the learning that they need. How do we do that? How do we do it safely? So my suggestion is this. Perhaps the kids don't need to go back to school because they're catching corona again. We're just going to slow everything down. It's going to cause more deaths and hardships. But there's a solution. Now the solution to me should be, or it can be, that every city has a millionaire. So what I'm looking at is we need financial funding that's not coming from our government. So that means that each city, each state, and each city has someone who's a financial well-off individual, whether it's a company, whether it's a corporation, but we need their support. Now the people or the kids and adults who don't have the supplies that they need, which are computers, laptops, can be purchased. And they can be purchased if by contract in bulk at a very cheap price. So therefore, it shouldn't cost more for the child's family to own a computer. Now they can learn at home. So I'm making it very simple. If we could get those who are financially well off, and there are many of them, to actually supply those schools, to supply those governors with this news, then we could actually walk into the school system, into the education system, with the kids staying ahead and not getting behind. But we need to have some financial support that's not coming from our government. It has to come from other individuals who are financially capable of doing such. I don't want to name names, but there are people there. I mean, I could shoot right straight to the top with people like Mark Bezos, who's plenty well off, and I think he should give back to the American school system during the time of a crisis. There are many others, but when you look at it, there are many well-off companies that could do the same. At this time, we need the answer to, we need a solution, because we don't have an answer and it's not coming from the top. So therefore, if we just addressed it and applied it direct to each school system, if you have 1,000 or 1,200 kids in one school, but yet 200 kids can't own a computer, then you just make sure that you supply that one school with 200 computers. If there's 5 schools in that city, then pitching in and calculating how many computers are needed, laptops, for the kids to have, that's going to be a solution to a problem so the kids can continue to learn. This is very short. It's very simple. I'm just trying to get some kind of news out based on an idea that it seems to puzzle me why we can't seem to get this pandemic under control and with no support, just to let it continue to go out of hand. So that's just some news that I wanted to send out, and I say spread the news, but I'm saying it to all 51 states in this country to use the same idea, and that idea could help to get through this pandemic and have the kids stay ahead and not get behind in their education. And that's all I really wanted to say. It's just a sharing thought, and hopefully that could be helpful.